When to apply sunscreen, before applying the makeup or after applying the makeup?
See, my instructions to my patient is apply moisturizer, apply sunscreen, and over it you can apply makeup.
What is the right way to manage sunburns?
So it's very important first to prevent it. And prevention is better than cure.
People often ask that do we need to apply sunscreen only on our face?
You need to understand that we are protecting whole skin. There is a photoaging only on our hands also. So every exposed area has to be covered.
Hello and welcome to our episode of #Sunscreen Must podcast, which is all about protecting your skin and also spreading the use of sunscreen round the year. We all know sunscreens are so important, but then it is important throughout the year. But because it's summers and we all know due to global warming and the heat waves are so common these days, so it becomes even more important to refamiliarize ourselves with sun-safe practices. And in this episode, we are thoroughly going to talk about sunscreens, what is the right way of using sunscreens, how to choose the right sunscreen as per our skin type, and also we will try to debunk some of the myths related with sunscreens. So to educate us more on why sunscreens are so important throughout the year, we have with us renowned dermatologist and cosmetologist of Bhopal, Dr. Meenakshi Tandon. A very warm welcome to you, Dr. Meenakshi Tandon, on our #Sunscreen Must podcast.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very delighted to be part of this campaign.
It's such a pleasure to have you with us. And, before we start talking about the importance of sunscreen, we would like to know a little more about you, how you became a doctor and why specialization in dermatology.
So it was like almost, it is 25 years of my practice.
Wow.
And those days, there was nothing like a cosmetology practice because I was more inclined to have patients with me. So I chose dermatology because it was a minor branch, but it was a very delicate branch to work with. And then I started with cosmetology after it came into, say, fashion, or you can say it was the need of the hour.
Right.
This is how I started.
Wow, that was wonderful. Now let's start talking about sunscreens. Is that correct, doctor, that, the harmful radiations emitted by the sun are one of the leading causes of skin cancer? And if yes, then how can we protect our skin from these harmful UV rays?
Yeah. We need to understand first that sunlight has UV radiations also. And it has UVA, UVB, visible light, which have harming effect on our skin.
Okay.
So UVB is basically causes sunburn. UVA causes, it goes deeper down, it penetrates, it causes collagen degradation, which leads to photoaging, or you can call it sun aging, and even sun cancer.
Okay.
Skin cancer as such are not very common in India, but we need to protect because anything can happen on the skin if it is not protected well.
बिल्कुल, तो इसलिए हमें अपनी स्किन की सुरक्षा, स्किन को प्रोटेक्ट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है और इसीलिए तो सनस्क्रीन्स पर बात करना बहुत ज़रूरी है बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सनस्क्रीन्स. आई हैव रेड दैट देयर आर वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ सनस्क्रीन्स. वी हैव केमिकल, वी हैव मिनरल बेस्ड सनस्क्रीन्स, सम आर देयर व्हिच try to reflect the sun rays directly from our skin. So I think we would like to also understand कि कितने types के sunscreens available हैं.
So we started with just organic sunscreen, and then came introduction of inorganic sunscreen. And these days we have, this is organic, inorganic is mineral sunscreen. Along with that, we have now matte finish, as well as we have added iron oxide, which gives a matte or a foundation effect also.
Wow.
Along the formulations have been also changing, starting from their lotion, cream, emulsion. We have added nanoparticles. We have emulsified those lotions so that they are cosmetically acceptable. Because wearing sunscreen every day, if it is heavier, nobody will continue doing it.
सो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट कि क्योंकि हमें सनस्क्रीन लगाना है, रोज़ लगाना है, उसे अपने स्किन केयर का एक रूटीन पार्ट बनाना है, इंटीग्रल पार्ट बनाना है, तो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि वो हमारे लिए स्किन फ्रेंडली भी हो और पॉकेट फ्रेंडली भी हो.
Definitely.
Whenever we talk about sunscreens, a very common question people often ask is how to choose the right kind of sunscreen. So please help us, doctor, in that.
See, few points have to be noted. It starts from broad spectrum. That means it covers UVA, UVB also, along with visible sunlight as well as infrared lights.
Okay.
So infrared lights come from laptops and your phone,
Right.
blue lights, visible lights. So these are also affecting. So it should be a broad spectrum. Along with that, choice of patient is organic or inorganic, means mineral sunscreen and organic sunscreen, which usually we used to call it a chemical sunscreen, but we have coined it now as a organic sunscreen because people get scared, oh, we are using chemical every day. Along with that, it should be non-comedogenic because mostly these are young guys going out in sun and they want something which doesn't block their pores. So it should be non-comedogenic, means it doesn't aggravate acne. Then it should be cosmetically acceptable. Along with there is some rating, usually SPF and boot rating and PA rating. These are the rating where you can select your sunscreen. We'll be talking about, I think we will be talking about it later. And it should be economical. And it should be cosmetically acceptable.
Right.
Again, there are a lot of things to be decided according to the age. In younger age patients, we do go for physical sunscreen or inorganic sunscreen, especially in children, pregnant females, lactating females. We do not allow organic sunscreen. So one has to be very particular. It's not like you just go and pick up from the shelf any sunscreen which you feel it is fancy. So you need to understand that it has to be decided by your dermatologist.
And I think that is why you need to go and consult with a qualified dermat so that they can help you in choosing the right kind of sunscreen. And as you very correctly said, there are so many informations written on the tube or on the box carrying the sunscreen, starting from SPF to boot star rating to PA rating, etc., etc. So let's talk about them one by one. Talking about SPF. कॉमन लेमन को ये लगता है एसपीएफ यानी जो जितना ज़्यादा एसपीएफ होगा वो उतना अच्छा होगा. तो एसपीएफ कितना हम चूज करें, हाउ टू चूज द राइट एसपीएफ एज पर एज.
Yeah, there is a lot of confusion between my patients. They keep asking me how to choose. Should I go for 50 SPF or they come with the sunscreen with 50 SPF? So I'll discuss about SPF, and there are few indices where we rate how the protection of the sunscreen should be. So SPF is basically called sunburn protection factor.
Okay.
It is basically UVB rating. See how to protect from UVB. So more the SPF, more is the protection. That is usually thought of. But if we calculate it, SPF 15 gives around 93% of UVB protection.
Okay.
And SPF 30 around 95 or 97.
Okay.
And SPF 50 about 99%. So there is not much difference in protection from the SPF point of view. So what we usually ask patients who are staying in plains and Indian patients, 15 to 30 SPF is sufficient. People who are like climbing mountains or they are at high altitudes or at sea beach, they need higher SPF because there is a stronger radiation. There is basically the snow and the water radiates more or reflects. So they are stronger. So their SPF has to be increased. Plus, there are few patients who have a sort of sun sensitive skin. There are few diseases also, like SLE, photodermatosis, where you need SPF of higher this thing because that aggravates their problem. So there you can go for higher SPF.
Otherwise, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा SPF पे जाए, unless and until there is a special.
See, higher the SPF, more is thicker is the consistency of the sunscreen. So it becomes difficult to wear it.
Right.
So Indian skin is as such protected with melanin, but we need extra protection. And SPF 30 and 30 plus is sufficient for us.
Okay.
Along with that, there are some more things mentioned on the sunscreen which are confusing for the patients.
Yes.
One is boot rating system,
Right.
and one is PA system.
Right.
So these two are the indices for the UVA radiation to measure the protection from UVA radiation. So as we talked, there are UVB, UVA. So SPF is with the sunburn factor,
Uh-huh.
and PA as well as your boot star rating is basically for UVA protection. So more is the higher is the rating, better is the protection. So here it is different. So PA plus 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 is better than PA plus.
Okay.
Similarly, boot rating, it is basically, it was devised by UK people, and every sunscreen is now having this. So these are three factors: SPF, boot star rating, PA. Along with that, they have added visible light as well as infrared light. So these are the best to know.
And I think it's news for most of us कि हमारे जो devices हैं, because we have so much of screen time these days. तो मोबाइल फोन्स, लैपटॉप्स, टैब्स, उनसे जो रेट्स एमिट होते हैं वो भी हमारे स्किन के लिए हार्मफुल है. तो आई थिंक दैट इज समथिंग विच इज़ रियली इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. नाउ पीपल ऑल्सो से कि अगर हम सनस्क्रीन यूज़ करेंगे तो क्या उससे हमारी टैनिंग रिमूव होगी? सो हाउ वुड यू लाइक टू एड्रेस दिस?
See, at present, we have not come with the sunscreen which removes the tanning.
ओके.
So they have incorporated a lot of antioxidants and vitamin C, everything. But what generally I ask my patient that for removal of tanning, you need some other molecules like retinol, lactic acid. That is advised by us.
Right. Okay. So it won't remove the tanning, लेकिन हाँ अगर हम continuously sunscreen use कर रहे हैं as a regular routine thing, then I think कि tanning के chances ही कम हो जाएंगे, doctor?
Indian skin is called easy tan skin.
Okay.
This is our quality of skin.
Oh, wow.
You cannot stop tanning. This is our property. The skin type 1, 2 are called easy burn skin. So they have more of cancers, skin cancers. We have more of tanning. So we can't change property of the skin. But definitely sunscreen with protective clothing and other thing we can help out to prevent tan.
Right. So I think that way we are blessed कि हमारी जो skin type है वो हमें at least skin cancer से बहुत हद तक बचाती है. Right.
Now let's talk about some of the sunscreen myths.
Doctor, myth number 1 कि अगर हम सनस्क्रीन यूज करेंगे तो विटामिन डी का जो एब्जॉर्प्शन है वो कहीं ना कहीं उसमें हर्डल होगा, वो ब्लॉक होगा.
See, basically vitamin D production is very easy because it is the sunlight which falls on the skin and vitamin D is produced. Sunscreen, the new consensus has said that it is not going to hamper vitamin D absorption because there are a lot of body is exposed because even the sunlight penetrates your clothes also. So there is this is a myth that if we apply sunscreen, vitamin D is not going to get absorbed. So there is sufficient, but again, there are a lot of factors which are basically making us vitamin D deficient. That is pollution, because it doesn't let sunlight penetrate so well, and less of exposure to sun. We are indoors most of the time.
True.
So these are few factors, and we should not worry about that sunscreen is not going to, or it is going to hamper our vitamin D production.
So it's a myth, absolutely. Yeah. Myth number 2 is that do we need to wear sunscreen only during sunny days?
No, this is a very, very big thing. You need to understand that sunscreen is of utmost importance in management, whether it is any age, whether it is aging or any aging skin also, starting from infants to aging skin. So it is to be worn every day. And for the people who are in outdoor activities, they should be every 3 hourly. That is important. Even the indoor, because as I told you that even the laptops and blue light and these are also causing a lot of sun damages. So we need every 3 hourly application of sunscreen.
Okay, so sunscreen is important. Applying sunscreen on a regular routine way, whether you are going out or not, or whether it's sunny or it's hazy or it's winters, and you need to reapply sunscreen as well. That's really important. Now, as we are talking about sunscreens and myths associated with sunscreens, there is another myth. We would like to know the reality. Sunscreen washes off with sweat and water. Is that correct, doctor?
In a way, yes. So we need to pick up sunscreen which are water resistant, sweat resistant. That is also mentioned usually on the wrapper of the sunscreen products.
Okay.
So water resistant, if you just go through, there are more add-on to it. This water resistant, very water resistant. What does it mean? It means that it prevents, it is there even if you're sweating or you are in water. So water resistant will give you protection of 40 minutes.
Okay.
That means 20 minutes of dip in water and another dip, means 2 dips. So total of 40 minutes of protection in water resistant or sweat resistant sunscreen. In very resistant sunscreen, water resistant sunscreen, it is double. It is 80 minutes protection.
Okay.
And we need to understand if we are swimming, coming out, because it goes off.
Right.
So you need to reapply even after swimming so that you protect yourself again.
Right.
And especially in children. So at the beach, parents, they are very, very particular. They spray with sunscreen. And another thing I would advise to most of my patients, that moment you finish with your water activity, especially for children, give them a bath. Remove the sunscreen as soon as possible.
Okay.
It is very important because their surface area is more as compared to the adult area.
Right.
So that should be dealt with. And what else you will ask?
Yes, so as we are talking about how sweat or water can wash off the sunscreen, then there are these athletes or people who in general also sweat a lot. तो वो क्या करे? मतलब water resistant sunscreen तो लेना है, but then reapplication becomes even more important for them?
Yeah, definitely. Because sweat, if patient has an outdoor activity or athlete who is sweating much as compared to other people, then they need to reapply every 2 hours. So for their convenience, for the sports activity, there are clothes these days with the UVPF, that is protection from the sun.
Wow.
So they are nylon and polyester, this thing. You must have felt the sports wears are different.
Now, even they come with these tags that they are, efficient in protecting from sunlight.
So these are the clothings are available to help you out from this sun damage. Definitely spray form is preferred for these people because it's easier to spray faster and then run into the fields or whatever activity they are undergoing. So important to reapply, wear clothings which are sun protective clothings.
Right.
So there are companies coming up with these. There are available also.
Wow.
For the sports people.
Now, because you spoke about these, clothes which are coming these days, which have sun protection factor in a way we can say. Now, so do these, cotton scarves, hats, sunglasses, they also work like add-ons along with sunscreen and protecting us?
Definitely. I would suggest that if you are able to protect with clothing, this is a big add-on with sunscreen. So wear full sleeves clothes. Try to cover your body as much as possible. Wear broad-brimmed hat. Go with the umbrella. So these are few things which do help to protect and even reduce your aging.
Wow.
So this is important. But the choice of clothes, which is basically wrapped around, should be also noted because it should be thick woven, darker in color, and it should be covering your outer areas of the body, especially. That's what I said. Scarf does help, and wearing hats and caps for the children, because below 6 months we usually don't recommend sunscreen. It is not recommended.
Only
So
after
for
6
them,
months. Yeah.
clothing, don't go in sun between 11 to 3. That is also recommended. And prams with the hood, so that they're protected. So these are small things which are basically add-ons to with the sunscreen.
Small things, but goes a long way in protecting our skin. But then sunscreens are a must. I mean, use sunscreen and then you can add on with these physical barriers. Another myth, because we are talking about sunscreen myths, is that we can just go out with applying sunscreen once in the morning and then we don't need to reapply. It will work for 24 hours. Is that correct?
No, not at all.
Okay.
You need to see, if you are wanting to protect your skin, it should be a disciplined way. See, skin needs discipline. So if you have applied at 9 o'clock, usually I write on my prescription 8 to 9, between 8 to 9, 12 to 1, 3 to 4. So that makes them understand the gravity of application.
Right.
Because after 2 to 3 hours, usually the protective effect goes off.
Okay.
Plus, people are underdoing, so they are not applying sufficient amount.
Okay.
That is also very important.
Oh, to apply the correct amount.
Correct amount.
Okay.
So basically, if it is under the prescribed amount applied, you are not applying every 3 hourly, so it's a waste. Is it?
So how much amount we need to apply?
So it's a rule of teaspoon.
Okay.
Yeah. So we require half a teaspoon. That comes to around 30 ml for face and neck and the back of neck. And the body torso, we require around 60 ml with legs and this. So this is how we go. So if you have not used the correct amount, which is, I must say, it's very difficult because it's too big amount for patient to, keep applying that much. So ideal is that. So if you are not able to do that much of amount, then you need to apply every 2 hours. What I recommend to my patient that it should be basically, you need to use sunscreen. You can apply a layer over when you are in office. You don't need to wash and apply. So that reduces their, difficulty in reapplying. So that is 12 to 1 lunchtime, you wash your hands, reapply. Then 3 or 4 o'clock, you reapply. Or another way is half an hour before sun exposure.
So before stepping out.
Stepping out. So minimum 15 to 20 minutes are needed before your sunscreen starts acting. So that should be also considered.
So application of sunscreen, reapplication, applying the correct amount all goes a long way in making it more effective on your skin. Sunscreens पर हम बात कर रहे हैं और sunscreen को लेकर एक और बहुत common myth ये होता है. People often ask that do we need to apply sunscreen only on our face? Is that true, doctor?
No, not at all. It is again a myth. You need to understand that we are protecting our skin. There is a photoaging only on our hands also. So every exposed area has to be covered. That's very important. So cover your face, ears, back of neck, arms. There are so many diseases associated with sun. So there also it is mandatory. And anyways, it is mandatory for normal skin also to cover the exposed part of the body with the sunscreen.
Okay. Now we also have these moisturizers with SPF, right? With sunburn protection factor. So do you recommend, can we just go for these moisturizers? फिर हमें अलग से sunscreen की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, ऐसा हो सकता है?
See, as I said, we have to be disciplined about our skin.
Right.
So moisturizer is mandatory again. It is a very, very important to moisturize skin, whether it is summer, winters or humid weather. And if we have this incorporated sunscreen and moisturizer available, I feel it dilutes. It doesn't give that protective effect of sunscreen. So it has to be separate.
Okay.
But few companies are working on it, so they get one thing in combo. So it's not difficult for the patient to apply moisturizer, then sunscreen, then makeup. So there are few companies working on it. But I would say separate is a better option.
Okay, so we need to have a standalone sunscreen और उसका इस्तेमाल तो ज़रूर ही करना है. अच्छा डॉक्टर, सनस्क्रीन को कई बार एंटी एजिंग क्रीम के तौर पे भी लोग रिकमेंड करते हैं. कहते हैं कि इसमें ऐसी प्रॉपर्टीज़ है जो एक्चुअली विच मेक्स योर स्किन मोर यूथफुल. इज दैट करेक्ट?
See, there are base available with the sunscreen. So there are a variety of sunscreen, gel, lotion, emulsion, stick sunscreen. These are
Spray sunscreens are
spray sunscreens are available. So now there are sunscreens available which they have incorporated some antioxidants, vitamin E, some glutathione. They are basically antioxidants. What is the work of antioxidant? It quenches your toxic radicals. Whenever we are exposed to sun, basically there is a lot of toxic molecules that are released from the broken or a damaged skin, and that leads to aging. So there are sunscreen with some antioxidants. There are beta carotene, polyphenols, vitamin C, vitamin E, and they are like they help to regain your skin back to the normal condition. So one should apply antioxidants ideally separately, but there are few sunscreens available with good moisturizing effect, as well as it gives suppleness, especially for the dry skin, aging skin, dehydrated skin, diseased skin, people on acne management. Usually they think that we need a very matte finish sunscreen. But if they are under treatment with the acne management, their skin is little dry. So we need to cover it with the good moisturizing effect and sunscreen.
Okay. Now, because again, makeup is something which people love to do. कई बार professional demand भी होती है और उसमें भी confusion कि when to apply sunscreen, before applying the makeup or after applying the makeup.
See, my instructions to my patient is apply moisturizer, apply sunscreen, and over it you can apply makeup.
Okay.
And if you have worn makeup and after 3 hours you have to reapply sunscreen. You can reapply over it.
Okay.
So you can do the layering, sunscreen and makeup. And when there is a need for sunscreen again over makeup you can apply sunscreen.
हम लोग सनस्क्रीन पर बात कर रहे हैं डॉक्टर, और समर में सनबर्न्स भी बहुत कॉमन होते हैं और लोग बहुत तकलीफ में रहते हैं कि कैसे इसे मैनेज करें. What is the right way to manage sunburns, doctor?
So it's very important first to prevent it.
Okay.
Prevention is better than cure.
Definitely.
So first to prevent, don't go in sun between 11 or 10 to 3. And whenever you go, wear your sunscreen, wear protective clothing. You go with the protective gears so that you don't get damages. But still people do get sunburn. How sunburn presents? Patient has swelling over the skin, there's redness, itching, burning, pain. Pain is also there. And so we asked to go for cold compresses. So along with the colloidal oatmeal bath, lactocalamine, we need good moisturizers also. These moisturizers are glycerin and hyaluronic acid, because hyaluronic acid has it's called humectant. It absorbs the water at the upper layer, and it gives ample amount of hydration. So that is also important. I would like to add swimming. In the swimming, chlorine is there.
Right.
So it disturbs your lipids. It disturbs your protein on the skin. So there also you need hyaluronic acid. It is very good. So moisturizer with hyaluronic. Some sunscreens are also available with lotion and emulsions. They are little hydrating. So one should go for such type of sunscreen as well as moisturizer.
As we have talked so much about sunscreens and how important it is to protect our skin, especially during summers, and how sunscreen plays such an important role in doing that. तो ऐसे में हैशटैग सनस्क्रीन मस्ट पॉडकास्ट पर एक कंक्लूडिंग मैसेज के तौर पे डॉक्टर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
So I would suggest to all my viewers as well as my patients that keep shining like sun and protect yourself from sunlight and have a happy, healthy skin.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Meenakshi Tandon. It was wonderful talking to you. Thank you for your valuable time. And I'm sure our viewers are going to benefit from what you have told them. And it's just not about saving our skin or protecting our skin from the harmful UV rays. It's also about a very confident and radiating personality that they are going to get in case they follow these, little things and make it a routine thing, make it an integral part of their skincare regimen. I'm sure they are going to be benefited from what you have said. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And viewers, thank you. And for more such skin care tips from renowned dermatologists of our country, stay connected to our hashtag Sunscreen Must podcast. We are also available on YouTube, Instagram, Apple Podcast, Anchor, Spotify. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.